Hi, it's Mariga here from Skin Essentials, and you will see by the title of this video that I'm going to do a little demo today of how I apply my mineral foundation. Now, I am not a makeup artist, but I do get asked of, because I recommend mineral makeup, I think so often it is really friendly to your skin. And I think because I recommend it so often, people tend to ask me for tips on using it because it does take a little bit of practice. So I thought I would film just a quick me applying mine, and I have my treatment headband on because I have just done, ooh, that light's funny. I have just done a treatment demo video for our Lipofirm Med Facial, which will be up on our YouTube channel tonight. So that's why there's just a little bit of pinkness in my face now as that comes down. So I did this Lipofirm Med demo, which will be on the YouTube channel tonight. I then did a demo of applying our new C&E Advanced Skin Booster, which is over on my Instagram TV right now. I'm all about social media today. So now it's about applying mineral foundation. So the brand that I use is Fuchsia, but you know, you don't have to use the same. I do recommend this. I love a loose mineral powder. It is extremely friendly to the skin, so you know, no additives, no perfumes. I'm not a big fan of liquid foundations. As I've gotten older, I find that it actually can go quite cakey. It can sit in lines that you can barely see to the naked eye, but they actually look worse in my opinion. So I'm going to do that right now. And because I'm literally sitting here on my lunch break, which means I'm supposed to be on reception, so fingers crossed I won't have to go and deal with anything in reception, but hopefully. So I'm going to demo my super quick method. So this is what I do in the mornings. Take my glasses off first. This is what I do in the mornings when I am applying my own makeup. So I just brought in a couple of things. So I am going to apply blusher, highlight, foundation. And yes, in that order. And this is one of the things that I love about using powder foundations as opposed to liquid, is that you can really layer and get this done super fast. So I'm actually going to start with blusher. The one that I have here is a Juvia's Place. I like Juvia's Place for the extreme pigment, and you will see why in a second, applying that with a Natasha Denona 16 brush. So starting on bare skin. Now I did, as I say, just do that treatment, and I have just applied a vitamin C and E Advanced Skin Booster with my SPF Day Cream over the top. And yes, I am aware of how much pigment is going on there. This is all very deliberate and all makes it very fast for the mornings. So like I said, I'm using the Fuchsia powder. This is a Juvia's Place. The brands really don't matter, just whatever you like, whatever works for you. Most mineral makeups are going to be very skin friendly. This blusher actually isn't a mineral makeup, it just happens to be the one I had to hand. But I'm just using it to give you the idea of using the mineral foundation. Yes, I know how extreme that looks. No, that is not going to be the end result. So next I'm going to put highlighter. So this will seem very backwards. So blusher first, then highlighter, and this is a Natasha Denona Super Glow. And this is a Wayne Goss airbrush, my favorite brush of all time. So piling on, just like I did with the blusher, piling on plenty of highlighter, because you're going to put the foundation over the top. And it's going to buff everything together and really make it look so seamless, but also it's really going to last. I'm not a person who tops their makeup up during the day. I barely get to top my lipstick up during the day usually, so for me it's one and done. So if it has to last all day and into the evening, I'm not in love with that light there now. Is that better? Let me know if that light is coming across funny and I can adjust it. I felt like I was looking a bit shiny and maybe glaring back at you. So anyway, there is blusher on and highlighter on. If you were going to use bronzer, I don't usually, if you were going to use bronzer, you'd use it now. I suppose I might as well use a little. Again, this is a Natasha Denona sculpting powder. It's not something I would use every day, but look, I'll just put it on for the sake of it now, just so that you can see the whole lot done together. So everything on first. You don't have to do it this way. Of course, you can layer your products in a more traditional manner, you can put your mineral foundation on first and then you can put your colour products over it. This, as I say, is just a super fast way, because it literally, and you're going to see now when I put the foundation on, it literally blends itself. Oh my god, my bronzer just broke on my way in this morning. I was near the end of it anyway. These, I love Natasha Denona products, but they don't travel very well, I have to say. They're a bit fragile, so not ones for your travel bag. Okay, so that is all the colour products on. Yes, it looks too extreme, but I am now going to buff and blend that out. So getting your powder foundation, tap some into the lid. And this is the thing, the first tip with using any powder foundation is you dip, and this is a fuchsia buffing brush. So tapping it out, this is the big thing. And I like to give it a little tap with my fingers and then start tapping it over the face. Now this is where everything will start to blend together for you. And don't be scared of it. You can use too much on the brush on one go, but if you do all of your tapping, you can layer as much as you like, and it's going to be really, really seamless blend at the end of it. And I just like to put lots and lots of really fine layers on. That's the way I like to approach it. Because even though I love makeup, I also love it to look natural, but not too natural. So once you get plenty of powder on, you're starting to buff. Funny enough, I have so many makeup brushes. I'm such a hoarder of makeup brushes. But I do prefer this actual fuchsia loose foundation brush for my mineral foundation above everything that I've tried. So I just keep tapping here, tapping in, tapping off, and buffing. So you can see now that the pigment of the blush has started to get diffused around. So what started off looking kind of crazy is now looking a lot more seamless and buffed. So that for me, because I had just done the tripolar treatment on my own face a little while before this, and I still have some pinkness, I'm just putting an extra bit of foundation onto the forehead just to tone down that pink. It'll be gone down in a half hour or so anyway, but just to temporarily tone down that pink so that you can get a good idea. So that is my super fast mineral makeup application that I do in the mornings. Now, if you're doing the foundation first, of course, you just go ahead and put it on with the same technique. I just thought I might as well show you my layering and buffing technique, if you care, at the same time. And so much more skin friendly than most liquid foundations, and also very gentle on the skin, and especially with this brush. So that is all of my blending done. This high shine that you see, I do have a little bit of highlighter on there, but of course there's a ring light on, which I'm going to turn off now so that you can see it without that light as well. So with mineral makeup, you can continue to layer any problem areas, anywhere that you have redness. It just doesn't texturize. It's why I love it so much. And the more you buff it and the more time that you take just buffing it in, the smoother and just the more seamless and the more skin-like it looks. So I don't even know how long that took, and it probably took longer than it takes me normally in the mornings because I was talking all the way through it. But that is my quick techniques for turning off the light. And now I have to answer that door. I warned you that might happen. I just wanted you to see this in the natural light before I go. Let me know what you use. If you found that in any way helpful, I really look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you for watching.